And let's go with clarity tonight. That works out. So, microphone is on. Clarity is on. Nothing else is on. Okay, welcome back to the Ales and Fails Twitch stream. I'm your host, Ale Wolf, otherwise known as Ales, gentleman streamer. It's been a while. A number of events have stopped me from streaming, but maybe for a good cause. Long-time viewers of the stream will actually notice that this is actually a new haunt. I decided to move the Ale into a new location in the house. This might give you a little bit more freedom in terms of when I can stream. When I originally envisioned this hobby, I always thought, hey, maybe I could do it late at night. I am a night owl forged as a night owl, as they say, embraced by the night. And so doing the afternoon streams was nice because I had the energy, but maybe not so much so with the spirit of the stream. As you can probably see, a lot of my backgrounds are dedicated towards like a more nighttime theme, or at least I like to think that they're dedicated more to a nighttime theme. It also matches the wolves. Gotta go with the wolves. So yes, this one is actually a little bit off schedule, today's stream, simply because I generally don't stream on Wednesday nights. And the reason for doing that is actually I won't be able to stream tomorrow night, which is when I actually intend on streaming. Unfortunately, I've got to work Friday because reasons. So Wednesday night is what you're getting today. We will see if I actually have the energy to stream Friday night, but it'll most likely be Thursday nights, Friday nights, and maybe some Friday afternoons where I'll be joined with pseudo co-host John for some funny banter. So happy Thanksgiving Eve, everyone out there. Hopefully tomorrow everyone is feasting, having lots of good food, and remembering why you are happy. I will be trying to do some of that myself. But before I do that, we've got to conquer the night, and so I thought, well, one of the games that I haven't touched for a while is Travis Strikes Back. This is probably the third session where I'm trying to defeat Smoking King, that wily rascal. So we'll attempt doing that for a while, and if it doesn't take, well, we might move on to something a little different. But before we do that, let's go ahead and see what's on tap. Let's see if I can. Let me see. Does this work? Clink. Well, that was eventful. Anyways, this is a Paulaner Pils. I think I can show that properly. So Paulaner Pils is a Pilsner made by the brewery Paulaner. Pilsner is one of the most basic lagers. It is nothing more than a pale lager and one of the oldest beer styles. I believe it originated in the Czech Republic, or maybe as it used to be known, Czechoslovakia. Ergo, you have I believe Pilsner Urquell is from there, but this one is actually German. Paulaner, longtime viewers of the stream I remember, is one of the 6 oldest breweries in Germany, and also one of the 6 breweries that host the yearly Oktoberfest festival. I generally don't drink Pilsners because I find them very unflavorful, no complexity there. But the German Pilsners are actually a little bit different. They escape that rubric, if you will. They have you can definitely taste the grain on them. It gives them a very crisp edge, I find. I also just love Paulaner, and I will drink most of the things that they make. So let's go ahead and pour this one. Now I am reminding myself of Batman. Let's put this guy over accidents. So it's a pale lager. You can actually see right through it. Doesn't have too much of a body on it. It does have a big head of foam. Unfortunately, that was not the greatest of pours. In terms of the head, like I said, the thing that stands out the most is just the graininess on it. Fingernail. That is rich. It's got a good balance of the grains versus the hops on it. I find um, quite delightful. I must say. Generally, I'm not a fan of bitterness when it comes to hops, which is weird because I drink a lot of beer. But I like to think that there is a proper way to add your hops into beer, not to oversaturate them with bitterness. And like I said, the Paulaner Pils does strikes a fine balance. It's crisp, it's thirst quenching. Drink Paulaner Pils on a hot summer day. Before we move on that, let's go ahead and see what Untappd has to say on the matter. Let's blow that up. Paulaner Pils. And maybe let's switch scenes. Okay, that's a little bit better. And here we go. So, Paulaner has brought back a classic Germany Pilsner that delivers a clean, crisp taste. Our Bavarian brewers are particularly experienced in crafting classic Pilsner beers and ready to fill the growing demand for a lighter, more refreshing products. So, I suppose if you're familiar with Bavarian beers, that might strike a note with you. Yeah. So let's go ahead and leave that up there. I'll probably check in at some point. But with that, let's go and hit this game. And let's put some audio back into
I can explain. You got 10. Okay,
Maximize
there's
that.
a reason I ran away. I know that don't make it okay, but I felt real bad for selling you out to Curtis.
Your 10 seconds are up. Now go to hell. Curtis will be...
I will also go ahead and excuse myself because I've got a bit of a cough today. Not doing very well today. Again, it was one of those situations where I definitely needed to just relaunch the stream. It had been way too long since I had last done it. Let's continue over here. Oh, and one thing I totally forgot was to update my ticker. Otherwise, how will you know what I'm drinking? And there it goes. Okay, perfect. Alright, never mind. Let's see, where are we? So like I said, the last thing I recall doing over here was trying to defeat Smoking King. He's a pretty tough boss, and one of the things that I had been doing in the days leading up to today was actually trying to find a good strategy for him. Lots of people simply suggest that you just simply have to learn his patterns and avoid his AoEs, which I should probably do. It's currently a lot better than trying to find a trick to beat him. This guy. That's not smart. So I just happened to be moving a few windows on my streamer control setup. Alright, that's a little bit better. You can see chat. Let's move on. This should certainly ease things up. Let me just check my levels here. Bug extra. Grandpa's words of wisdom. Have you gone to the bathroom? Champion waits on top of the floor of Dragon Tower. Hurry to the entrance. Time for a boss fight. I'm going to check my skill chips. Let's see, where am I in terms of level? I think both characters I'm at level 8. Yeah, that is accurate. I should probably adopt a set of chips that I can use with both characters. Shoots a savage electric attack in a straight line. Strike freedom chip. Well, I think one of the things that I learned last time I was fighting this character was just that it's impossible to hit this guy with the strike freedom chip. Even if you slow him down, it doesn't actually work very well. So what I might do is I might simply create a set of chips for this fight, and then as soon as I switch to Batman, maybe simply switch those chips from Travis to Batman. Self-chip. No, I don't need that. Generates an area with within which players will recover power. That one is actually pretty important. Throws a bomb that sticks to enemies. Psycho chip. Fires multiple shots from the death glove. Okay, so... like I said, maybe the idea here is to equip myself with long-range chips. And let's take... Binds characters. I'm gonna take that one. And then the Psycho chip. And then keep the healing chip. Let's go ahead and put this preset here. I think we are good. One thing that I would like to see is I'm at max health stats. And of course the goggles are failing me. One thing that never fails to happen is just when I'm about to face a tough boss, the goggles start getting hazy. It's like a fog of war, if you will. You know what? I'm going to assume that my characters are at full health. There's no point in doing that. And actually, let me go ahead and... you know what? Never mind. Let's go. One thing that I would like to do though is just remember my attacks. So maybe I'll do 8th floor first. As usual, one of the things that ends up plaguing me is just not remembering my attacks. So maybe the idea here is to remember what I'm doing first. So jump, roll, heavy, light. And then once again, for those of you new to the stream, I am playing just using the Pro controller. It is customary to play No More Heroes games with a left and right Wiimote nunchuck or Switch controls, but for this one I thought since it was an offshoot, why not make things a little easier for myself. How do I activate these attacks? Oh, I see. Go with my left. And then of course right is my special. Like that sword method, or at least I like to think of it as a sword method, a la Legend of Zelda. Getting on this pump. Seriously, these guys just keep coming. I wanted to get that guy so bad. Okay, let's start up. Sure would be nice to find a way to upgrade that particular chip. It's immensely useful. My butt. Is that it? I think that's it. Nice. This is a family-friendly stream after all, except for all the alcohol. I like the way that attack makes it so that you can slam enemies against other enemies, creating a very nice pinball effect. He is fast. I hate missing. Enemies out. Let's recharge in both senses of the word. Boxed. Alright then, let's move on. Oh no, there's that area. charge that beam super. I would like to know what is the purpose of the coins. I've yet to need to buy anything. Okay. Line them up. That's what we say. What is the name of that ninja in Metal Gear? No, and I'm not talking about Raiden. Cyborg something. Well, I am sure it will come back to me after I'm done with stream. Alright, excellent. Yes, Bug. We know. Let me go ahead and save the almighty toilet. The equalizer in life. And I think we're ready. Although we're actually okay. Bounce the camera. Alright. So let's go to the 64th floor. Oh, I mean the top floor. It's gonna be a few attempts. But so it goes. Let's watch this one more time for good measure. Is this one of those legendary public baths? Yeah, it's my communal bath. Isn't the view amazing? Bitching scenery, man. It's like I've got the world in my hands. Luxury images at limits. This bath is sort of a farewell to all that. Nice line reading though, like a famous quote or something. Listen. Standing on the borderline itself is how you feel the world of true speed. If you're not standing on that line, you're no racer, just some guy. Hold up, I can't fight a racer. Don't misunderstand, tough guy. From here on out, I'm a bodyguard. Whose bodyguard? The champion, Smoking King's bodyguard. Sure, that'll do. Let's go, champ. Ah, it's those turbines. Seriously, dude. I've got to find a way to dodge that. It's quite nutty. And he does some pretty good blocking, this guy. As long as I can stay out of range. Ah. Honestly, once I get fire, and then once he starts dropping, it's pretty useless to me. Beautiful. Back off! Oh. Charge up here a bit. Did he just randomly stop? Oh, the blast zone is getting worse. Clean breathing. Oh, there he goes. Man, he got me with his laser before I got him with my... Nice. Way to go. Oh, there's another... I think this is phase 2. Jeez, this guy has no... No, no. Yeah. Okay. How about we change characters right now? And like I said, it's not gonna be pretty, but batter up.
Time to knock out a homer.
And let's go ahead and change those skill chips. Put on the set that I have right now. Yes. Let's do it. Now the difference between Batman and Travis is just Batman has a little more defense than offense. And yeah, I forget. There's gonna be a way to avoid that. Wow. This guy just combos so well. Not to go too far away, or he will do that move right there. Okay, now he goes into phase 3, which is really the kicker here, when he starts dropping some gas mines or something like that. Alright. A toast for old ales, for he's about to meet his doom. Tough guy, that's some impressive power. You're not so bad yourself. I see you're a tough guy too. But the real battle begins now. Oh man. What the? They don't lose? Where is he? Boy. What is even happening anymore? Did that even help? Wow. Where is he? dead. Let's continue. Fortunately, this game actually gives you the let's see, leniency of having more than one life, just like in real life. Those things explode as well. Blocking. Another explode. And here we go. That felt so satisfying. Jeez. Oh, my knuckles cracked on that one. Even the double ones. Deaths one. Okay. You know what? I will take a C. That's all right with me. And of course, the most used skill was the wing chip. Wings of Heaven. Let's see. I've lost. What a disappointment. You're not a bad guy, champ. Killing isn't for you. You're a good man. That's why you're respected. I'm not a good man. I'm full of greed and avarice. If that's true, then you would have cheated. But your attacks are fair. Fair play will get you killed. Them's the rules of the underground. I see. I guess it's time to turn a new leaf. Thank you, tough guy. Wait, champ. The world is waiting for you. Someday, GPGP will get a sequel. You gotta stay champ till then, right? I'm afraid I've reached my limit. Try racing one more time, then decide whether that's the case. It's not like you're running out of time. I'm confusing my voices here. Badman, you've got ways to go as a racer, but you're a true tough guy. Someday, when we meet again, yeah, let's ride. I'll go easy on you next time too. Goodbye, tough guy. Generally, the way that I think about voices for these people is I take a look at them and I imagine what their voice might be like. And for Batman and this Smoking King, I actually think very similarly of, which is why it's difficult for me to get to just that slight timbre of a difference. In the world of real men, the realest of men rise up from nothing. I'll be looking forward to watching you two realest of men interlocked in your dance of death once again. White Sheep Man always gets the best of me. New chip. The Physalis chip. You know, one thing that I should also do is find all the chips that I missed this entire time. I've seen some online guides that suggest which chips I should have by now, and I should have a few more that I probably missed in some of those death balls. But there's no good guides on the internet for these things. For this game specifically. It's a lot of YouTube playthroughs. Which are fine, I just don't have time to watch them. It was a strange video game world. It seems I'd been living in both the past and future Japan for years. The illusion was that I'd been here for 3 years. Living here inside this game is one possible option. Wonder what sort of life I'd live as a racer. I'd like to see Smoking King back when he was a sumo wrestler. I miss that tiny, crowded room. I was filled with a kind of nostalgia. Dr. Juvenile seems to have been greatly influenced by racing games. I too am a huge fan of racing games imported from Japan. Juve has a pretty good taste in games. Now we're calling him Juve. I received the fax from Kay. Alright, we've got a new motorcycle scenario, which means new death ball. And let's save up. Here's here's hoping the next one is easier than this one. I think sorry about that, folks. Like I said, the throat's a bit irritated. I've got a bit of a disease on me. What I was going to say was, here's hoping the next death ball is a little easier than GDGP. This one has been the most challenging one thus far. Here's our trusty ramen blog. I think it's nice that we get to check out all these ramen when we get them. Minus 800 points. Wait, what? This is big. I don't get it. What is the point of just reading this? Of course, I've actually read these before. Knock off 80, minus 80,000 points. I should really look up what these points mean. And of course all of these shirts are sold out. As in, I bought them already. Let's pick out some new shirts. What's good for us tonight? I like the red there. A lot of these references are for indie games, so I am told. And I can't say that I know too many of them. Short of legend. Donut is always good. Continue or die. Checking my face lock. You know what, let's go back to Hazray 1. I'm sure that's probably now how it's pronounced. Wow, this cough is not gonna let me go. And we were we're at Undertale. Black, the Fall. This one is creepy enough. Rain World. Alright, let's see if we got any new faxes. Any new facsimiles. Here we go. Number 10,400. So it seems as though you really have no intention of stopping. Since implementing the bugs, Juvenile and I have been on the run for close to 30 years. But the time to finish this once and for all may be near. We will begin making our preparations. However, if you two are prepared to see this game that all the way through to the end, then in order to make sure you don't make the wrong final choice, I've decided to let you in on a secret of the DDMK2 you've been playing. The controllers for the DDMK2 are loaded with a horrible gimmick. They read the player's personal data at the DNA level and create clones with increased ability and power for the purposes of creating powerful clone soldiers. These clone soldiers are installed with a special AI, turning them into murderous weapons. If the hardware could be sold all over the world, then data could also be gathered from around the globe. Juvenile and I have made every effort possible to prevent this. Juvenile's home country is Ukraine. She lost her parents to the after effects of the Chernobyl disaster and saw her hopes and dreams destroyed by the tyranny of the government. Travis Touchdown, an extraordinary assassin and genius gamer, I've heard that you're a lazy, selfish, overly opinionated effing otaku, but also that you're just kind to cats and a man of your word. This short letter contains our desperate prayers. I just hope it reaches you somehow. God bless America, K. Okay, well I guess we have a little more background on the death drive. Military purposes, of course. We already... This is from Jean. I'm currently in a dark void. I think we may have already read this actually. It's not new. Okay. So in order to get the next death drive, we have to hop onto the Speltiger. And there's our friend Batman, just hanging out. I heard that you can actually see his story if you touch the car. Maybe not. Maybe I have to get the DLC. Alright, let's get on the motorcycle. I really like these scenes, even though they're very text heavy. I think really the only viable option here is to continue. Scenario probably just makes you choose between all the scenarios that you've already played. And I would assume begin makes you start from the beginning. Let's continue, folks. Huh. And this just became a birthday stream. Gene, Kamui's calling. Ignore that, D-head. Hello? Like now? I guess, yeah. You're going? Yeah. And I gave up on the digest. We're doing it old school, DOS-B, ADB style. How cool is that? Just keep it simple. I hate Kamui. We're at Fat Boy Burger, that's Uehara. Thanks for coming all the way here. This is the East Coast, right? We're pretty damn far from Texas. You'll be getting the check. Eat whatever you like. Gene, you want something? I hate this guy, so I'll be outside. Bring me a cherry shake. I totally can't trust this guy. Cats never lie, you know. I'll have a garlic Fat Boy burger. Oh, that sounds delicious. Fries and a peacherine shake. Peacherine, how refined. I'll go get it. I like the exchange of pleasantries here. What's your name, buddy? Who the hell are you? Nobody you'd know. Just a Japanese guy passing by. Who announces their nationality? So, what you want? Hey now, don't get so defensive. How do you know that man? You mean Kamui? He's just some dude. A friend? Nope. Okay then, be careful. That man is dangerous. I figured that much. I bet you did. Your bloodlust is pretty hardcore. Like nothing I've seen. Yours is pretty obvious too. You're a detective, right? Maybe. How mysterious. In Japan, I would have shot you in the face. I would have killed your ass first. Don't get killed by Kamui. Don't get killed by America. Thanks for the warning. What an exchange. Did Kamui just miss him? Sorry for the delay. So, what did you want to talk about? Well, actually, I wanted to tell you how amazing these burgers are. Sorry? But save that for next time. We've generated too much text. Localization costs are getting insane. And so is my voice. So I want to keep things simple. Do you feel me? No problem. I'm an ADV man myself. I'll keep it short. Come to Tokyo's award. There's Got it. I'll go help out. What sort of trouble anyways? It's complicated. Is that okay? I'll give you one line. Juvenile lived in O Ward. So there's a death ball there. Yes. Thanks. So, where are we going? The airport, duh. What about your passport? Do you even have to ask? It's at home. Let's go back home. How quaint. Did you find it? Huh? What's wrong? My passport's expired. This is so surreal. God, you're such a loser. So how long will we have to wait? No idea. It's almost summer vacation. So all the kids are getting their passports. Hey, you're up. I can finally go to Japan. I'm surprised Travis Touchdown has yet to go to Japan. Japanese airline food is delicious. That's Japan for you. Gene, it's Japan. It's Akihabara. Travis, let's go to a maid cafe. I want to see some maids. Before maids, I need some figurines. After that, We'll see some maids. What just happened? I'm exhausted. I'm sleepy. What is even happening anymore? Ga 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 ga. Yawn. Mama, I miss you. Adjust this camera. There we go. That's a bit better. Wake up. Travis, wake up. Huh? Where am I? Japan. In a hotel in Akihabara. What a comfy ass hotel. That was the best REM sleep ever. I'm so sleepy. We're not here to screw around in Akihabara, remember? Oh yeah, Juvenile used to live in O Ward. Let's check it out. Okay. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay, we're finally here. This is O Ward. It's called 25th Ward Station. What's that mean? Who knows? But this town reeks of death. Are you Travis here for your appointment? I don't have an appointment, but I am Travis. Could you hurry up and get on? I'll take you. Where? To the appointed location. You'll see. Jean, get on. What a cute kitty. Meow meow. Sorry, I'm not feeling it right now. It talks? Just hurry up and go. Okay, fine. So, talking cat, it's... okay. Airwishu Long City. Kowloon, no. Urshiwa Long City. This is where Juvenile used to live. We were like BFFs. BFFs, huh? Cool, so what kind of person is she? Complicated. Hard to explain. It'd take days to explain, Juve. Can I ask you something? Don't bother. The death ball, right? You know about that? Juve's ex-boyfriend has it. She gave it to him when they broke up. Even though they broke up? A woman's heart is a stormy thing. You're kind of thick, huh? So who is this guy? This ex-boyfriend? We're supposed to ask all 3,000 residents here for info on the ex-boyfriend. But I'll skip that for character limit reasons. Ah, good. Thanks. I appreciate the service. I'll take you there now. The kitty can stay here. Okay. I'll take a nap. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Here it is. This is just the ocean. What's supposed to be here? Do you see the roof? Sticking out over there. The roof of a house? It's underwater. That's where Juve lived. Juve lived. Sea. Kurumizawa. Welcome to my home, Travis. You're my first foreign guest. I'm glad you are here. You're like on the water. Pay no mind to that. I'm what's called an observer. This is nothing, really. You're a creepy ass dude. What are we doing, standing here, talking? Please, this way. Please. The plot thickens. Wait, so are they actually underwater? I don't know that the graphics would give it away. Here, it's Japanese tea. Drink it while it's warm. Did you just use magic? What the hell are you? This is where we used to live. Though my time with her was short, it feels like we spent decades together. She's something really special. I felt that the first time we met at the mall. The mall is crowded on Sundays. Among the crowd, she alone was, colorless and transparent. Like she didn't really exist, yet floated there. She was at the sale area, checking discounts. That domestic vibe and that transparency. I was just enchanted with her. Sorry, but I'm in a hurry. Can you get to the point? Sorry. I was lost in my memories. This is what you're looking for, right? Juvenile gave this to you. She asked me to give it to an American guy named Travis who'd come looking for it. She knew my name. She said you'd be a famous assassin. I wish I could have known you earlier. Know me for what? I wanted to start a revolution together. We could have destroyed justice itself. My justice is my own thing. I don't give a about your revolution. Is that so? Well, it's a shame it ended that way. What's with the past tense? That was what Juvenile had wanted. I guess this is why. This ball is entrusted to you. He disappeared? Nope, that's not it. Did someone delete him? Whatever. Got me a death ball. So, man just disappears. Talking cat. House underwater. Huh? Shiroyabu. I saw everything. So you're Kamui. Kamui? You mean Kamui Uehara? Your bloodlust, it's abnormal. You're effed up. You can't kill me with that gun. It'll take your head right off. Maybe, Kamui. But either way, I'm gonna kill myself. This gets dangerous. Lights out, punk. Did he knock him out? Kamui. That was an awesome move. It was a legendary suplex. I meant to throw him gently. So he did a wrestling move on him, I guess. He's out cold and his eyes are weird. Hey, bike delivery girl, can you take care of him for me? Sure, but are you gonna be okay? I'll swim back. To where? To America. Okay. That's an intriguing chapter. So for some reason, they think that he might be Kamui. Kamui being the person that has been giving us these missions, helping us get these death balls. Death ball acquired. The new game is playable on the Death Try MK2. Yes, let's go ahead and save. That was a long scenario. Wow. Oh. Where are we at? Maybe let's go ahead and take a quick break, folks. And maybe let's leave it right here. It's called Killer Marathon. So we will be right back. Alright, and we are back. We just checked that both audio and mic are up. Okay, let me just sit back down. The setup does require a very specific way of sitting for it to maximize its output. Alright, so the next game, or Death Ball, is Killer Marathon. Sure would be nice to have an idea of how these death balls fit into the death drive. And in they go. And if you are just joining us, still enjoying a Paulaner Pilsner, a pale lager from Germany. Well, this is interesting. Reminds me of that Second Life game, maybe? Actually, let me get my chips. So I'm gonna need about 5,200, 5,300 to level up these guys. Yowza. What is this? Fizzaz. Throws a capsule spewing gas in 4 directions. That seems like an interesting area of effect. So lightning with the wing chip. Let's go again with the self chip and strike freedom chip combination. That one was a lot of fun. And then maybe let's leave the healing chip on Batman today. And of course, these chips at the bottom are only Batman specific. Atlas chips, heavy chip. Doppelganger. That's good. You know what? Let's go with upside down A, or as I like to call IA. Yeah, this is good. Where am I? It's under construction. What are you, blind? Under construction? What the hell does that mean? This is what it looks like when a location is being built in Unreal. So it's a work in progress, huh? How much of it's done? I have no idea. Go ask that woman, Dr. Juvenile. She's kind of moody. She had problems with the staff while making Killer Marathon. She started flipping over tables and stuff, made them redo the whole thing. Did somebody piss her off? Every game development team is unique to others. I mean, that's probably true of any type of workplace, but none of them are that simple. I thought that making video games was much more fun job, but it's extremely low-key yet delicate work. Like, surprisingly so. I see. Anyway, I don't care if it's a work in progress or not. I'm passing through. Don't come crying to us if things go badly. We warn you. I'm going on a tour of Dr. Juvenile's mind. Alright, well, no music, which is a little weird. Ah, bug extra. Grandpa's words of wisdom. People who say I'll follow you forever usually don't. Not even 10%. I guess Bug Extra and I are more similar than I like to think sometimes. Who is this? Bug Extra again? Grandpa's words of wisdom. You shouldn't go any further. Pandora's box is coming back. It's called the Death Drive. How, interesting. Wait a huh? Was I supposed to find that out? Seriously? Ah, that's from Kay. Can I get back? Ah, it's gonna suck if I didn't. How unusual. So this is definitely a step. Oh well, I guess I am not going back, which is problematic because I really wanted that ramen. So it looks like I'm in a taller location. Ha! Ha ha ha. I have outsmarted him. We got a customer. Welcome. Come on in. Give me your best ramen. Sure thing. Here you go. You can always count on Bugtaro.
Gochiso-san.
Tonkotsu Shoyu. The Yokohama bad boy. Enjoy the 1-2 punch of pork and soy sauce. That sounds delightful. And my power has been recovered. Grandpa's words of wisdom. When you can't take out the mothership, you're screwed. The nucleus is also called the core. Destroy the core. Light it up. How ominous. How far does this hallway go? Wait, what? What just happened? This is like that game of, not asteroid, but, So it seems like all I'm doing is controlling the ship. It actually auto-fires. Oh. I guess those things are enemies. I guess Bug Extra did say to go for the core or something like that. How often can I do that attack? That's my question. Oh, is that the core? Hold on a second. For some reason, one of my windows popped up for no reason. It's just about making sure that it fires when you need to fire. Nice. Is there any way to actually determine how many of them are left? I wish there was a map. Guess let's go for the ship. Oh, there's one more. Alright, let's attack the big thing. Ah, there it goes. Whoa, hey. Is it gone? And I guess that was a black hole of some sort. This is round 2, I guess. Did it just drop me off inside a meteor? How was I supposed to survive that? Classic. Oh, hey. Those things might be limitless. This is not good. There's way too many of these things on screen. Maybe I should just find the boss and try to take them out before I get pelted with all these missiles. Seriously, guy, we're dancing. Ah, there it is. Beautiful. And go in, I guess. Please don't drop me off inside a meteor. That one didn't count. Ah, more of these suckers. Like I said, it would be nice if there was an indicator as to where the enemy boss ship is. Ah, I went right into it. Here's secretly hoping that round 3 is the final round. Ah, I hate it when I miss nothing. And that is the end of Travis Strikes Again. Oh, actually, it is the end of this. I guess if you die there, then that's what happens. I just get kicked out of the level. Is that the idea? I don't even think that in Golden Dragon GP that was the case. What is even happening here? The copy of Sorry, folks. Biological difficulties. The copy of Killer Marathon I got wasn't just some pirate version. It was the Death Drive port of the legendary arcade game that started it all, created by John Winter himself. Apparently, it's not finished. Dr. Juvenile must have created it by analyzing records and memories. I suddenly have flashbacks to when I was a kid, happening upon this game. The light emanating from the creepy, alluring vector graphics seemed to pull me into another dimension. I wonder if Juvenile created this Death Drive MK2 specifically to facilitate this very experience. I kinda sympathize with Juvenile. No, that's just my imagination. Next up it's 6 Death Ball, the final game. What'll Dr. Juvenile show me next? Bring on the next game. Did I just beat it? A new article has been added to the ramen blog. Facts received from K. And a new scenario has been added. Sure, I guess. I am very confused. This is the first time that I complete a level by, dying. Actually, I'm going to do a quick bit of a Google search here just because, I am very confused. What was the name of this level again? This Death Drive Killer Marathon. So Travis strikes again. Killer Marathon. Let's put this one here. At what level should I be for Killer Marathon? How long is it? Huh. How to beat it. Okay, what does Game Pass have to say? Is it just for high score? You mean after beating the boss 3 times and getting the Travis monologue? That you just beat the boss 3 times. I didn't find it difficult, but the placement of the mothership is random. I watched someone play it, and an asteroid basically made it impossible for him to shoot into the center of the ship. He was going to lose anyways. He never got handle on general shooting. There are a lot of people that wrote this minigame off early just because they didn't take the time to figure out how to shoot with any amount of accuracy. Made it to round 7. There was 7 rounds. What chapter was some serious trolling, but the meaty, serious Moonlight more than made up for it. You know, I might just jump back into that level in order to explore the rest of the level, just because I feel like there's a lot of stuff that we didn't do there. Let's go back in.
10 hours of gaming a day.
I wish I had the time. Let's finish this guy out. We've been nursing this beer for quite some time. And cheers to your health. My mind has been, yes, I spoke to you guys. There's no need to go through this again. So obviously there's the blog. There's Bugzero, our friend. Let's go down here. Nice. Please tell me that at least I get another skill chip. That would be really cool. I also wonder if this is the way that the game rewards you for having beat an extremely difficult level with Smoking King and Golden Dragon GP. There's that Azteca token, but that's it. I might just try and bump into invisible walls. What an unusual little addendum. Right, and then of course the way back is through here. There doesn't seem to be anything like a skill chip, unfortunately. If you take out the mothership, we're screwed. Destroy that core, of course. Before I do that, it's getting a bit chilly here. I'm gonna turn up the heater, so you might hear some of that in the background. Hopefully it's not too annoying. Give me just 1 second, guys. Where's my mouse? Alright, and we are back. Like I said, all I really wanted to do was to turn on my space heater. The new ale then has a tendency of getting a bit chill under certain circumstances. Alright, well, let's do this again. Is there any way to reach those last? Alright, let's do this one more time. if I remember correctly, the spaceship is at the top. Or rather the mothership. Oh wait, there it is. This one has a slightly different shape, doesn't it? Ah, I hate wasting my shot like that. There it goes. Easy enough. It's I think this game is easy as long as those random missiles don't show up. No. Wow. It's gonna drop me off inside that meteor again. There they are. No! Oh, I was assuming that my spread shot would get it. It's kind of annoying that that's the only attack that I have that will reliably fire when I ask for it. Nice. One more time. Okay, now we reach level 3. See what happens this time. And I think we're right next to it. What? There is a freaking... There's a meteor right in front of the enemy ship. Oh, jeez. I don't even know if I'm even hitting it like this. Ah, yes I did. And I guess my special shot is penetrating. No, great, not again, not again. There's my target. There's 2 targets. I got X cut. No. Well, that would have been a victory if there hadn't been a whole nother ship there. You know what? I'll take it. I'm fine with not completing this to completion, I guess. Oh, I'm back. I honestly don't need to do this. Can I actually just leave? I guess I can't leave until I guess I have to die. Okay. There I go. Blown to pieces. How is it that sometimes they kill you and sometimes they don't? It's a little confusing. It's like you're going through the meteor and then at some point it randomly decides to be corporeal. Yeah, let's shut it down. Shut it down. Yeah, let's go ahead and save. Okay, at least we got a new ramen. Though I was hoping we would get a new chip. Yeah, let's see. What is gold? Sorry. Travis strikes again. Killer marathon. How many levels? I guess there's a secret update to that game with the DLC, so maybe I'll go back to it once I download it. But but before that, let's go ahead and take a intermission here. Let's turn up our sound, and let's turn this off, and let's go with forecast. Okay, so to round out the evening, we have a classic, something that we've had before. This one is called Juice Monger, and it's a hazy IPA with Motueka and Nelson Sauvin. I stopped by Blue Oak today, the craft brewery in San Carlos, and I couldn't help but get one of these. They've got quite a good selection of hazy IPAs, but they also excel in sour beers. They've got some Belgian variety, which is nice for a craft brewery here in America. What is a hazy IPA? Well, a standard IPA or conventional IPA, also known as a West Coast IPA, is very bitter. What causes that bitterness is the hop content in the brew. And so while you are boiling your malts and grains, what people do is they will chuck the hops in there to insane amounts. And what happens when you boil hops is you generate bittering reagents. A hazy IPA, on the other hand, is a brew where after the boiling process, once you start fermenting, you actually pitch the hops at that point. And what that allows for the hops to do is, rather than release bittering agents, what actually ends up getting released is aromatics as well as fruitier flavors, which are certainly delightful. You end up with very tropical notes, things like pineapple, stuff like grapefruit. It's very gentle. I certainly prefer it. People who don't like beer generally don't like beer because they drank an IPA. And so I was very hesitant to try hazy IPAs at first, thinking that it was nothing more than a conventional IPA, but certainly turn around on these. And let's go ahead and pour this guy. They're also hazy because they are unfiltered, and so you can't actually see through them very well. They're light in color and a rich medium body. This is the cloudy nature of a hazy IPA. Before I enjoy that, because it has a pretty thick bouquet, let's go ahead and see what Untapped has to say. Okay, Juice Monger. Let's go here. IPA New England Hazy. Juicy, citrusy, northeast IPA, double dry hop with Nelson Sauvin, Citra, and Motueka hops. I'm not a hop connoisseur, but I do understand those are hop names. And I've had this at least once before as Ale Wolf. Okay. So with that, let's go back over here. And maybe let's do one of these. Fang and Ale. So it's got a creamy nature. Again, no traces of very strong bitterness. It's actually quite smooth. The aroma is actually quite refreshing. It's got a certain slight citrusness. I would ascribe it a little bit closer to like tangerines. Maybe a hint of lime there as well. It's delightful. It's delectable. So that is what I will be enjoying for the rest of the evening. And let me go ahead and update my ticker. And there it goes. Alright, well, with that, let's go back to the action. On to the next death ball. Turn back the audio. Let's go ahead and change shirts. I certainly like these Haas Ray shirts. Sword of Legend seems to be pretty cool. Classic Tombstone Pile Driver. You know, one of the attack types that Travis uses in other No More Heroes games is wrestling moves. So I'm a little surprised that they're not featured in this game. I am not gonna make it. La Mulana too. I like that. Okay, let's check out that fax. Got 3 new faxes. Hacking the CIA led to a terrifying discovery. We realized why almost 30 years of time passing had apparently reawakened DDMK-2. Deep beneath CIA headquarters sleeps the DD mother machine, the DV AAA, that drive AAA, of course. This mother machine was an all-new tool of war. After creating the clones, they could be controlled remotely after being sent into the field. The clones were loaded with filtered cameras, making the opponents they faced in battle look like nothing more than the bugs you've been fighting inside these games. Erasing any sort of guilt of doing away with both physical and mental damage sustained by actual soldiers in battle, these drones were the ultimate war machines. After Vietnam and the Middle East, these drones incapable of suffering PTSD would prove to be the most amazing and terrible solution possible to America's military issues. Clearing 6 games will cause the DD AAA sleeping beneath CIA headquarters to reset and eventually restore itself. And you're about to make this happen. However, I want you to remember this. I am in no position to stop you. Actually, with such an accurate idea of the timing of the system restoration, I should be able to handle this. Crisis means opportunity. We will fight for hope. God bless America. K. That is dire, so I'm the bad guy. Okay. We had spent such a long time fighting against the restoration of the death drive, but the times have changed, bringing new advancements in AI, and the system itself has evolved greatly. Up till now, the system ran on programs created by man. But now we've reached a point where AI is able to learn independently and repair itself. And it has created an AI that can connect to and sync with the human brain. Apparently, the mother machine beneath CIA headquarters has been connected to the brain of a recently dead legendary game creator, John Winter. John Winter was our teacher, and it was he who created the first version of the Death Drive. I had believed that it would be impossible to prevent the system's restoration, but then you showed up. It may seem that, however advanced an AI may be, the condition of having to clear all 6 games was crucial after all. Whether or not you end up clearing the games, the CIA will likely find a way to work things out, eventually. This means that we have no choice but to go up against them now, while the time is right. I'll continue this later. God bless America. K. K. And the last one. Wait. I'm sending the blueprints for the Double D AAA. Take a look and I think you'll understand just how massively tough of an opponent we're up against. Here are the blueprints. Alright, well, is that a machine with desks and legs? I can't quite tell what it is. Well, that's disturbing. Okay. Well, thank goodness I read that fax, I guess. What weird system is this? We have to go get the next death ball anyways. Batman. You're right there, buddy. Alright, let's hop on the Speltiger. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay, that's a bit better. Listen to this, Gene. It's about a guy. Oh, okay, what guy? A real a-hole. His name is Damon Riccitello. Say just Riccitello. From Utopia? Yeah, those IT type dudes creep me out. A world of data with no actual substance. I mean, video games are just made up of data too, but that's okay. But those have substance and emotion. It was born from an aversion to those. A tool of efficiency and consumption to destroy man. You get molested by an IT guy or something? That a-hole has a death ball. I sense a connection. Read it in the wrong voice. But you won't tell. Utopia is an urban development consulting firm. They specialize in revitalizing cities. They've grown huge with their redevelopment projects. They've got their eyes on San Andreas. At the Utopia Land amusement complex, the building itself has become a paradise. After just half a year of construction, Utopia was able to open that huge complex. There are rumors that they're using some sort of technology from future. Ah, San Jose. An IT city. Screw that. Dudes in this town use conditioner and treatment, spray on cologne and like that. They take supplements. Soap is good enough for me. My musk is my cologne. And nuts over supplements. Utopia HQ. It looks like a university. A full cafeteria. A soccer field. A tennis court. It's like the perfect workplace. Depends on your values, not just a PC. No, that's old now. With just a smartphone, you can work from anywhere now. So this campus is all for show. Let me see the CEO, sweetheart. Travis, watch your tone. They're gonna kick you out. May I ask your name? The hero of Santa Destroy. Damon is away on business at the moment. Please come back again sometime. This chick seems good at her job. Are you his secretary? Yes. Where is he? I'll go see him. Due to matters of confidentiality, I'm afraid I can't say. Whatever. You've got good taste for someone so young. Thank you, and have a nice day. That t-shirt. Well, let me press this button from here. Mappy. That's pretty cool. She's really something. My name is Julia Chesterfield. Okay, so I thought the secretary was going to be just the character we meant for about a moment, but I guess she's a real character. I work at Utopenia as Damon's tertiary secretary. You know what a tertiary secretary does? I call the CEO to wake him up. I check the traffic before he leaves. It's a real hassle. I stop by the primary secretary house, then the CEO's. If there's even a bit of traffic, the primary secretary gets pissed off. Then I clean the secretary's office, prepare the breakfast buffet, welcome the CEO, deal with the claims and complaints all day. Mostly from the shareholders. I have to explain everything and calm them down. A big shareholder in New York hits on me sometimes. He took me on a day trip to Portugal on a private jet once. Excuse me. I am not long for this world. I totally would have spent the night, but I had work in the morning. The shareholders understood, but since then, I have to keep my guard up and turn him down. Telling him if I get soft on my youth, then I'm finished. Sorry, I kinda rambled on there. I joined Utopenia after CEO saw my videos. He scouted me right away. I was a pretty famous influencer, digging up and live streaming old vector video games. Some games were crap, but I saw the future in those primary color-based graphics. I became head of a huge vector game project at Utopenia. I was really kicking ass. The company was young, so I kept climbing up the ladder. Since I was a kid, I dreamed of being a secretary, so I requested that they make a tertiary secretary position. And now I'm in a subordinate training. But that man, he noticed Namco's famous game, Nappy, on my shirt. Travis Touchdown. I know that guy. He beat me in the Unreal Tournament finals. I could never forget him. Back in the day, I was a pro gamer myself. Man, I'm hungry. I love these char siu noodles. They're really simple and remind me of old Japan. I've never actually been to Japan, but somehow ramen makes me feel super nostalgic. Gyoza and beer, can't beat it. Mind if I sit down? It's you. What a coincidence. I love ramen too. What a convenient coincidence. Have a seat. Hold up. I remember. The 2008 Unreal Tournament World Finals. Only you and I were left at the end. I still have nightmares about that mistake. I was still green. You weren't green. You went for beauty in battle, not the win itself. I like that. Beauty in battle, not the win, that's the credo of this games. I don't need your consolation. If you don't win, it's pointless. But that's not what you came to talk about, is it? Nope. Tell me where Damon is. I need to talk to him. Travis. Who are you exactly? You're not just some random gamer, are you? You smell like blood. You know, it's funny. You smell like blood too. Maybe from way back in the day. I left my past behind when I left home. But I guess I can tell you where Damon is. For reals? Where is he? How many bowls of ramen can you eat? If you can beat me, I'll tell you. So this just got difficult. Right on, I'm down. Just kidding. You shouldn't waste ramen. That's certainly words to live by. Let's just enjoy what we have. Yeah, you're right. City of Split, Croatia. Croatia? How many hours away is that by bike? Look it up yourself. 96 hours. Utopia is putting a huge festival. There's a VIP party tomorrow. That's your chance. But don't kill him, okay? I can't promise anything. Okay, so we're at the VIP room. Huh? An intruder? Give him the Pegasus voice. This guy's suspicious. Take him away. You calling me suspicious? Do it. Okay, I guess we're fighting. Who are you? Are you a model? You look like a cosplayer. Or are you today's DJ? Whatever the F I might look like, I'm the guy looking for your death ball. Not a very warm welcome, huh? Get the hell out of here. You need to brush up on your manners, son. What's up with the death ball you stole from Juvenile? I know nothing about that. You don't, do you? You used to work with Juvenile. I simply joined the Serious Moonlight dev team and worked my ass off every day developing it. But all of Juvenile's ideas just came out of the blue. And the game just wasn't working out. So I got together with the other staff. And we objected her game design. It was all for the sake of what we considered to be the perfect game. Then the project was canned at the last minute, and I was sent to another team. That woman. She became afraid of our amazing ideas. Whatever it took, I wanted to see the Serious Moonlight finished. So I pressed Juvenile hard. I told her to hand over the death ball, but she was so condescending since I was an intern. F her. She brought it upon herself. I beat Juvenile to a pulp. Even when her swollen face was twisted in pain, I kept on beating her. She finally stopped moving, so I let her go. I took the sole remaining death ball and went home. This got dark. See? She's the one at fault here, right? You aren't even worth killing. Feel the same pain she felt. My fists are gonna take a while to heal. Certainly good on you, Travis. Let's go, Gene. Piece of... I won't let you get away with this. I will have my revenge. Revenge! I feel a chill. Yeah, and I got goosebumps. So I guess Damon got beat to a bloody pulp, and he's seeking revenge. So this might not be the last time we see him. Death well acquired.
Ooh.
Nice. I haven't seen those articles in a while. How do you even... Ah, here it is. Archives. Was there none for the marathon? I forget what the marathon name was. Super special title for the mysterious Death Drive MK2, Serious Moonlight. Title screen is all we have. Expectations are maxed out with 2x, so you know it's serious. The story is apparently based on battling an evil demon lord in a world of fantasy. More mystery. Devs locked in a room, forced to work on the game for an entire year. I'm not gonna read this whole thing. See if I can get some highlights. Nobody comes into the office, nobody leaves. Dev team has been living in the office. Keywords: Final Fantasy of the 20th century, Evil Demon Lord, and Immortal. Thanks to my efforts, I was able to catch a glimpse of some keywords written on a whiteboard. I guess those are the keywords there. I wonder if this is an RPG style game. The title, the heart, and the arrow sticking out of it. Do I sense a werewolf game? I'm pretty sure you're gonna have to take down some kind of immortal, blood-sucking vampire type werewolf who transforms in the moonlight. What terrible opponents await. Okay. Is there new facts, actually? No, I guess not. Alright, I guess let's go to the next one. I'm running low on juice. What time is it? Maybe 30 more minutes until my Cinderella time. And you guys can hear that, that's a car alarm outside. Let me turn off my mic for now.
I will be back.
Your face
Okay, here we go. Well, this is not. I thought it was going to be an RPG. As in one of those fantasy RPGs. I guess this is what they meant by Final Fantasy of the 20th century. This is actually a trailer for Final Fantasy 17.
This is goodbye, partner.
Garcia, what are you saying?
You take over for me now.
Wait, is that a
Wait,
Hispanic accent?
what are you? Hey! Garcia!
Garcia, what are you doing?
Took 7 of those bullets, yet he survives. You will become the hero of 8 hearts.
Wait, so the gun has
Do not
become
let me down, Johnson.
a Skull Knight, I think.
I mean, 8 heart.
That is certainly nothing I expected. Sorry about that, folks. Let's keep going. What's going on? The title of the death ball was Serious Moonlight. I was just about to say that actually. A huge AAA dark fantasy RPG. I know this world. It's from a game I beat 6 years ago, Shadows of the Damned. Garcia and Johnson fight demons. It's that famous action game. Is this a sequel or something? This is the Underworld. So they switched the game on me at the last minute. I haven't played Shadows of the Damned, but I know it's another Grasshopper game. Ah, finally some normal action. Fairly resilient, it seems. I should have gone out of that circle. I gotta stop being get out of a combo range for all these guys. I wasted my shots. Okay, here we go. forgot. I should have activated that first. So stupid. Jeez, I'm about to die here. One of the things that I'm trying to avoid is just constantly spamming the sword planting. I think he kind of just cheeses the game, and I feel like there's more elegant ways to beat it. Jeez. Ah, finally. Oh, come on. Didn't let me finish, dude. Come on. Yeah, continue, I guess. I should have just switched to Batman. Nice. So far, this has seemed like a prolonged endurance challenge. He's out. Are you nuts anymore? Interesting. Okay, I guess now we can move forward. Can't go to lower levels. Looks like this is a chair of some sort, but I guess the only way is up or north. Alright. Hey. Glad we lost a life already, though. We count on all our lives. Shadows of the Damned. The game started as a Fleming, Lord of Demons, kidnaps Garcia's girlfriend, Paula. Anyway, here we are at the last stage, Fleming's Tower. Garcia has died and only Johnson remains. Now Johnson has become 8 hearts in order to exact revenge for Garcia. These are things I do not know, since I do not know Shadow Hearts. I want to get that coin. Oh yeah. Okay, I guess there's no evidence here. It's very interesting what they decide to do with this game. Bug extract. You have indeed acquired the dead ball for Serious Moonlight, but once you loaded it up, it was a different game. Is this even a thing? Dr. Juvenile canceled Serious Moonlight. She wanted to create a AAA open world action RPG. That sounds delightful. But at the time, it wasn't a single studio that was able to realize the concept of that scale with the available technology. Her idea shot down. Juvenile decided to take a huge gamble. Her favorite game was called Shadows of the Damned. She played it in her world of dreams. It's a super punk action game on which this world is based. Maybe I should stream that game. World of Dreams, my ass. I beat the game myself. I felt sympathetic towards Garcia. You almost never see a main character as goddamn cool as him. Back when the big trending games was super yoked muscleheads, that dude rocked that racing jacket like nobody's business. So the last level of Shadows of the Dam, if anybody has played that out there, let me know how similar this is to that game. Guess only one way to go, even though it seems like there's stairs there. Oh, can't go back. Yeah, I guess you couldn't have gone that way anyways. Dr. Juve. Here's a little warning for you. Staying in a dark area will incur damage, so be careful. Just sit there without thinking and you'll die pretty quickly. Where is this dark area? Is everything the dark area? Great, I did nothing. Okay, and stop being dark. I suppose what it forces you to do is to not take your time. I don't know why you would do that, but I guess it is what it is. Is there an opening here? And it became dark again. But I got that. But I guess I can hang out in the green area. Alright, let's move on. Up or down, up or down. Hey, there's a thing here. More chips? Not more chips. I can't complain about the coins, though. As I've said before, I don't know that there's an actual purpose for them, given the fact that I have every single t-shirt. I should have done that. That was dumb. That was dumb. Okay. What is this place? I'm honestly curious as if Shadows of the Dam is actually like this. We are in darkness, aren't we? That was well timed. Okay, let's charge up. Okay, we have reached our event. This is like a cemetery, maybe? I should really step away from the thing. Nice. These guys have pretty good attack, but if you can actually hit them before they start comboing, they seem to be quite similar. A ninja, one of these guys. Don't tell me about that. Come on. Go, go, go! Oh, so stupid. Oh, man. That's always such a good attack. And he's out. I am getting less confident about my satellite attack. And you know what? Before we move on to the next room, I'm gonna take a quick bio break. We will be right back. Alright, and we are back for the last leg of our trip this evening. Let me put back the audio. We are playing apparently Shadow of the Damned, which is funny to say the least. We were expecting a traditional RPG, but instead we got part of another one of Suda's games, which Suda, you wily character, of course you would do that. Let's see if there's anything else around here before we move on. I want to just heal up actually. Let's pour out the last of this juice monger. Charge up our beam katana. You know, I've gotta say, unlike other No More Heroes games, I don't know that I've had issues with keeping my beam katana charged in this game, except for in the middle of boss battles. Whereas in other No More Heroes games, it was always something that I had to remind myself to do just because it died so often. Okay. Justine, Fleming's beloved songstress. No one who has ever heard her sing opera has ever come back alive. She stands before Garcia, giving the sense of a huge boss fight to come, and the battle turns out to be 2D. And she'd actually really girly on the inside too. Okay, well that's interesting. Let's go ahead and save up, I guess. It's always nice to take a load off. Okay, power has been recovered. Is this the next boss fight? Probably is. Maybe I should have changed ships. Yeah, of course not. Oh man. Ah, the mole people. Well, I got them, I think. Where am I? Wait, what? they... What are you doing, dude? Indeed. Let me check out this new skill chip, actually. So let's see. Here it is V2 chip. Spin like a top while unleashing mobile rapid fire attacks. See, that sounds like fun. Let's actually remove the self chip. Actually, let's keep the self chip. It might be fun to use it with this. Wait a second. Jean is an electric thunder tiger too, I guess. Maybe we should go and rescue Jean. Alright. Can you actually go down these stairs? No, it doesn't seem like it. Alright, let's do this. Well, it is as cool as I thought it would be. Let me change that second chip. That's the doppelganger, that's the laser. This seems like more of a Batman chip. Heavy chip. Maybe the heavy chip is what I want. Then there's the double O. I don't know that I've gotten much use from this, but maybe I should learn how to use it. Seems actually very situational. Like if I'm in a boss battle that requires me to dodge quickly, that would be really useful. And charge up. Maybe let's go ahead and change that chip again. Maybe the heavy chip might be a good one, since it slows everyone down. Let me put the V2 chip here, and then the heavy chip here. I like for attacks 1 and 2 to be relatively simple to pull off on their own, and then attack 3 to be more of a damage over time or something like that, and then last attack would be healing. I guess that's the first time that I realized that Jean is somewhere in the game. She always appears in the cutscenes. That doesn't really say a lot in terms of what her situation is. Ah, there's stuff I didn't pick up. That's annoying. That's obnoxious. Just a Beyblade of it. It would be great if once these barriers form, you could actually go back to the areas that you missed. But I guess the game wants you to come back into levels and explore it that way. Sometimes I feel like that's an artificial way of making the game longer. That being said, I don't know that I've ever missed anything crucial in any of these levels. Okay. And this is another damned favorite, the Sisters Grimm. You'd never think they were sisters without being told these Reapers. Their names are Moraz, Colleen, and Guilty Grimm. Somehow you're supposed to work the fact that they're sisters just by those names, which is kinda... Is this a boss battle? Is that what you're telling me? Let's heal up, just in case. And, fingernail. Wait a second, this is another mid-level boss, isn't it? Sheepman Pink. Who are you? Has 8 hearts come back? Just a super badass assassin. Badass, you say? You think you're badass enough to beat a sheep? Enough BS, let's do this. It's your 5th trial, punk. You know what makes a mid-boss really terrifying? Getting harder and harder. Die. I'll show you what badass means. I'm gonna crush your ass. Alright. Sheepmen are actually quite straightforward, but they seem to have a few more attacks every time. Oh, come on. God, the reach on this guy. Oh, hey. Ah, I shouldn't have done an extra attack. Oh, I didn't connect a single time. Okay, let me slow him down and then we'll heal up. Of course. I'm so stupid. I should have gotten out of range. That's it. Oh, come on. So actually that was pretty straightforward. Pretty fair fight, if anything. And it was easy enough to determine where his little turrets were gonna show up. Oh, I wanted the other coins. Coins! I just got that Wario gene in me. Alright, and we're pretty close to wrapping up, folks. It's already Cinderella time for me, so anything we get beyond this is overtime. This thing doesn't let me go back at all. Alright, let's use the toilet.
Phew.
Sorry folks, just trying to align the camera a little bit better. Because, you know, people who tune in on the last 10 minutes really want their camera to be centered. Elliot the Beast, the term psycho was created just for this guy. He kills, chops, flays, and eats. He was probably the biggest psycho of all Fleming's toadies. C-R-A-Z-Y, crazy. Oh, he was spelling. Great. Good. Beyblade of Doom. So many folks here. Let's go. I hate those drills. No! These ninjas again. I had to get behind this guard. And he up or right? Let's go right first. Ah, that's not good. Ah, I didn't push it. I don't know what that chip was. I think we need to find a stopping point here. Oh, we can actually go. Go back. So what's the whole point of this? Just Skill chip. I guess so, which is not a bad thing. Alright, I think we're gonna call it here. But let me check on what that chip was though. So many chips, such little time. Wait, where is it? Unicorn chip. This sucks life from surrounding enemies. So I guess another healing chip. That's not bad. I like that. So far the only healing chip that we had was the upside down A chip. So this actually opens up a few possibilities for the death glove. Alright, but let's go back to the trailer. I am tired, folks. I am tired. We'll pick up at one of the porta potties next time. I'm just glad that we are done with Smoking King. That was a challenge. And what am I looking at? It is actually my other screen. That screen over there. Alright. Let's save. Oh. Relief. Alright. Well, with that, let's go back to here.
Video game. Fucking bullshit.
Let's turn off desktop audio. And let's play some Fresh. So, for all of those of you that joined me, thank you very much. I rather like the fact that I was able to stream at this hour of the night. Back with the Night Owls. Back with the Howling Wolves. Hopefully you'll join me in the coming days. I am not sure if I will be streaming Friday night, but I will certainly give it a shot. It might just be a tough day for me. But whether or not that happens, I will be back Thursday night, and then next week. So next week, Thursday night, and next week, Friday night, we'll go back to the world of Hades, and then a retro game, either Super Metroid or Banjo-Kazooie, depending on whether or not I play tomorrow night. And next week, I should also be back to playing Elden Ring and talking with friend of the show, John. But have a happy Thanksgiving, everyone. There's lots of things to be thankful for. I know we live in a pretty crappy world right now, but if there's a reason for you to wake up, if there's a reason for you to say, you know what, not everything is terrible, think about it tomorrow. Hopefully you're spending it with friends. Friendsgivings are pretty popular. I used to be invited to Friendsgivings. I used to have better times. So, stay thirsty, Wolfkin. We'll see you again.